Imagine for a moment, if you could actually see the hidden connections between people, not like metaphorically, but really see them. Invisible threads, maybe, linking people after, well, intimate moments. The good, the bad, the secret.
Yeah, it's a wild concept.
Our story really kicks off with Yoon Hoop. She's born with this extraordinary ability, seeing these red lines hovering above people.
And for her, they weren't symbols. They were vivid, real connections showing who had been intimate with whom.
Imagine trying to process that as a kid. Seeing these lines on people in the street, on TV shows, she didn't get what they meant at first.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she actually, she drew them, just included them in her drawings like any other detail.
Oh, no.
Exactly. And that innocent act, it showed her father's hidden lines, led to, well, her mother killing her father.
Okay, let's just pause on that. A child's drawing exposes an affair and leads to murder. That's heavy.
It's incredibly heavy, and you can see why it drove Yoon Hoop into deep, deep reclusion, right?
It's absolutely. She literally sealed her windows with cardboard, just trying to block out the visual noise, the constant reminder of everyone's secrets.
And there was this other strange thing. Her wounds healed incredibly fast, almost like she couldn't even escape through self-harm, like the world or this ability wouldn't let her go.
Wow, so she's trapped.
In a way, yeah. Trapped by this vision. She spent her life researching the lines, trying to understand them, understand why her, but also trying desperately to escape seeing them. It really makes you question if some knowledge is just a curse, not a gift at all.
Definitely. Is ignorance sometimes bliss? For her, maybe it would have been.
So Yoon Hoop is living this solitary, burdened life.
Yeah.
And then something else enters the picture. A pair of glasses.
Right, these mysterious glasses. And they're not just for seeing better, obviously. They give the wearer the same ability Yoon Hoop has.
And this is where things get really interesting, because putting that power, that sight, into different hands, it has vastly different results, often pretty destructive ones.
Yeah, the glasses seem to almost like amplify what's already inside someone. The first person we really see using them is this guy known only as the Helmet Man.
Helmet Man, okay.
Later identified as Young Min, he apparently had only one line himself, and he starts murdering people, seemingly to make their lines disappear. He thought he was saving them, cleansing them somehow.
So he's using the ability to see intimacy to erase people. That's dark.
It's incredibly dark. A total perversion of the power.
And the glasses don't stay with him, right? They move on.
They do. They end up with Sun A, a teenager who's being bullied pretty badly. She finds them, puts them on, and suddenly, she has leverage.
Oh, I can see where this is going.
She sees the lines of her bullies. Even a teacher starts using the knowledge for blackmail, getting power back.
But power like that, especially for a kid.
It comes at a price. It ends with her falling from the school roof. Miraculously, she survives, but the fall seems to reset something. She loses the ability to see the lines.
Like the power was revoked.
Wow.
Okay, who's next?
The glasses then find Mi Sung, a school secretary who dreams of being an actress. She has this crush, this obsession, really.
And the glasses plus obsession.
Yeah.
That sounds like a bad combination.
It is. She sees his lines, his connections to other people, his naughty side, as she calls it, and it just fuels her obsession. It leads her down this horrifying path of stalking, eventually murdering his lover.
Oh my.
And then acting out this disturbing fantasy on him as he's dying. It's a complete descent into madness fueled by this sight. The glasses vanish from her.
It's like they move on once the damage is done.
Seems like it. And the cycle continues. Another woman, Jun Hui, gets them. She was the victim of this awful public betrayal. An intimate video leaked online.
Okay, so she's coming from a place of deep hurt and anger.
Exactly. And she uses the glasses for revenge. She systematically tracks down and kills her former lovers, literally erasing their connecting lines. She believes it's the only way to be free, to purify herself.
Erasing the past by erasing people. It's a recurring, terrifying theme.
It really is. This pattern of violence all stemming from these glasses.
So are these glasses just randomly circulating? Or is there something more going on?
Well, that's where it gets even more complex. It starts to look like these aren't random events at all. There seems to be someone pulling the strings.
An architect behind the chaos.
Exactly. A teacher named Kyu Jin. She can also see the lines, naturally, without glasses. But her perspective is completely different from Yoon Hoop's. Kyu Jin sees the ability as a blessing, something humanity needs, and she seems to be deliberately placing the glasses, guiding people like Jun Hui.
Guiding, you mean encouraging the violence?
Actively encouraging it, telling them that killing the people connected by the lines is the way to achieve true freedom. Her ultimate goal seems terrifyingly ambitious.
Which is?
She believes Yoonhoop, with all her accumulated sorrow and her unique connection to the lines, is the key. Kyu-jin thinks Yoonhoop's death is necessary to basically unlock this sight for everyone.
Wait, give the sight to the entire world. Why?
She sees it as a gift, a way to force honesty, maybe, or just her version of evolution. She orchestrates this whole climactic ritual.
A ritual involving Yoonhoop.
Yes. And tragically, Yoonhoop's own mother gets involved. It turns out she secretly saw the lines, too, using the glasses years ago. That's why she killed Yoonhoop's father.
No way. So the mother.
The mother sacrifices herself during this ritual, and that act somehow allows Kyu-jin to trigger this massive explosion of energy of red lines from Yoonhoop's body.
Explosion.
A colossal burst, driven by Yoonhoop's lifelong connection, and it literally spreads the ability to see the lines across the entire globe, instantly.
Wow. Okay. Just imagine that. 1 second, the world is normal. The next second, everyone sees these lines.
Total instantaneous global panic, screaming, chaos, people bumping into each other, suddenly seeing this overwhelming network of connections everywhere, every secret affair, every hidden link, just out there.
The collapse of privacy on a planetary scale. Relationships shattering everywhere, not just romantic ones, I bet.
Everything. Professional ties, family secrets, friendships. Nothing hidden anymore. You'd think society would just crumble.
But does it?
Well, it's chaos initially, but then humans do what we do. We adapt. Pretty quickly, you see people on trains, in public, wearing sunglasses.
Not for the sun, though.
Nope. To block out the lines. To try and reclaim some semblance of normalcy or privacy. New kinds of social rules start popping up. Ways to cope.
That's fascinating. Humanity just finds a way to deal with it.
It's pretty remarkable, really. And the irony for Yoonhoop.
Yeah. What about her? She spent her whole life hiding from the lines.
Exactly. And now, suddenly, everyone else is either seeing them or actively trying not to see them. For the first time, she actually feels kind of normal.
Wow. But what about Kyu-jin?
Kyu-jin reappears. Still around. The gift has been given, but she's still out there.
So it's not really over. And it leaves this huge question, doesn't it? What does this new reality mean? What happens when the deepest human connections are totally public?
Exactly. What kind of society emerges from that? More honest or just sneakier?
So we've walked through this incredible, intense world where intimacy is visible, sight is a burden, and knowledge can be weaponized. From Yoonhoop's isolation
to Kyu-jin's absolutely terrifying plan for humanity.
It really shows the power and the danger of seeing what's hidden.
It really does. And it leaves us and you listening with a pretty provocative thought, I think.
Which is?
Just imagine for a second if this happened tomorrow. You wake up and you can see these red lines everywhere, connecting everyone.
What would you do?
Yeah. Would you embrace it? Try to deal with all that raw truth? Or would you be first in line for those sunglasses, just trying to block it all out?
And maybe more importantly, what kind of world would we become?
Yeah.
If every secret, every connection was just visible, would it force us to be better? Or would we just find new ways to hide?
Something to think about, right?
Definitely something to think about. We hope this deep dive has given you plenty to chew on. Until next time, stay curious.